I'm 80 meters from the bottom.
There, it's going off now.
Yeah, it's going backwards.
Jeff, you might as well just call this off bottom.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
pulled it.
Thanks.
Yeah, so we're on our way up. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Someone was asking about our data availability. It does go into an archive, public archives in the US. The mapping data goes to one, it's called NCEI. And then the rest of the expedition data goes into a repository called R2R, Rolling Deck to Repository. So you could look for Nautilus in either of those repositories to find our data. And samples as well, but not from this cruise. This is a PI-led cruise, so the lead scientists are taking those back to the lab with them. There are a few subsamples that will make it to repositories.
I'll let it sweep once more, Mindy, and I'm just going to turn around and get, that's far enough away, but that would have been a really cool feature to be able to ascend. Yeah, okay. I'll stop there, Randy.
All right.
Please.
Yeah, I'm at the ship's heading, basically.
Yeah, you're good there.
Do you want me to inform the bridge? We're ascending now?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay. Bridge nav. This vehicle is ascending to surface. We are in recovery mode. Roger, I will. Okay.
They're dragging me.
Oh, Herc is still on DVL there. That's what's wrong.
Should I turn off auto heading? Right?
Auto heading off, yep.
Yeah. Getting pulled off everywhere.
What's that?
Argus is just getting pulled off.
Yep, that's fine.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, start coming up, Randy.
Roger.
Gonna get you a speed now in a minute.
Yeah, I've got us on USBL now. That makes more sense.
Yeah. I don't think I'll throw any plate away. Should be able to get up by 8.
Having that in orbit is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. kind of is a whole new element of exploring around, because as you're moving around, you're kind of like building your map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Still seeing that target.
Yeah. Super steep. I think I saw it written here. 600 meters. It died out. Just taking a look at its ground fault for Argus.
It's just a little bit tiny. It's still a ton of resistance. Not to worry about it.
All right.
Oh, right. Tammy, can we get the Argus view back up there where the Norbit is?
Yep.
Jeff, what's next for you after this cruise? Any more sea time coming up?
Not this year. 10 days in July, back for 7 days, and then got on this guy.
Oh.
But nope, nothing scheduled.
Yeah, it sounds like enough. I had a lot this year too. It's just gone by.
Yeah. Yeah, this was all supposed to be last year for me.
Right, yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff got moved around, but I found in my experience, most of the science work still went off, just shifted around a little bit.
A lot of good data to work with.
Yeah, I'm really, that would have been so nice to get that last map, the last bit of that map.
Yeah. I think just having the Norbit for the site characterization stuff.
So cool, yeah.
Yeah, we get a much, it complements the samples.
Yeah, oh, for sure, yeah.
Should see the, have Chris show you the crater, the donut that we mapped. The first, our first, is that our first or second map that we did?
It was our first.
Yeah,
First map,
first
that's where we
one.
tested things out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the crater, the size of a football stadium. Very cool looking.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty cool though, that the warm seep.
The one that was
directly. The reason we went to that is because I was on the previous cruise. We mapped it, well, we collected the seismic data over it. Looked like a good target. There was there's things in the seismic data. And there was a seep in the multi-beam data that we collected over with that vessel.
Yeah.
Sent it to Tamara. Said, hey, I think this is one. Like, well, good. We were waiting for you to find one.
Yeah, turn around and go the other way.
I see. So you put the lateral thruster just to make more
just
fluid.
Makes the thruster wash,
yeah.
pushes it off the vehicle.
So tomorrow we're going to the same site? The ridge
No,
site? No.
it's different site, right? 5 hours away. It's the the one where they got the difficult hydrate sample.
Yeah, it's another ridge, and it was the massive carbonate boulders, big cracks. It was very clear water. We had some really nice Argus shots. Yeah, it's another ridge, and it was the massive carbonate boulders, big cracks. It was very clear water. We had some really nice Argus shots. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think finally, after all this mop-up watch that we've had, we'll get some. I was kind of jealous we didn't get to go on that site, so we'll get to do it. We'll get good time down there.
Oh yeah, have a clean ROV.
Yeah, clean ROV, fresh start. What's the depth at that site?
1,500.
Yeah, it won't take us long
thought
to
it was
bomb
deeper
down there,
than
though.
that.
It was 50.
I thought it was 17.
Was it 17?
Yeah.
That's quite a while. 20 miles.
Yeah, but
You did tell me 17 earlier, Jeff, so I'm assuming you were correct.
Well, split the 1,600.
1 hour maybe, 1 hour and a half.
1650.
we'll be down in an hour. So so say launch in an hour and a bit of change. We'll still get over 2.5 hours down there.
Because even to that depth, it only takes an hour to get down?
Yeah, well, we can just plow down, no problem. It's coming back up is difficult.
Oh, okay. Is that because all the samples are on board, or is it just generally?
The smaller extent the samples, it's just that when you're going down, the vertical thruster wash is completely clear. Like it's just coming out the top of the vehicle, it's unobstructed.
Okay.
So when we come up, it's the opposite, and it's just blasting down inside the vehicle and stuff, so you don't get as much of a lift.
Okay.
But yeah, also what you said too, right? We also usually take on some amount of weight in rocks and stuff.
Yeah, so you would be, the Herc would be heavier, so.
Yeah. Yeah. But even the same version, like if you went down and came right back up, you could go down at 30 meters per minute, and it wouldn't come back up at 20. It would be more like 15, 17 maybe.
Half of it. Mm. I'll bring my tail camera anyway up.
Oh, don't put that up yet, Randy. Then they don't have anything to look at.
Oh, okay.
You might see a fantastic creature come by or something.
Can I check gauges, Mike?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, didn't do that for a while. 4.5. 6. 7, right?
Do you want to start tracking forward?
Yes, please.
Okay. Bridge nav. We are 300 meters from the surface, which is roughly 15-20 minutes from now. Can we begin tracking forward at 0.3 knots, please? No heading changes. Everything looks good.
Yeah.
Winds and current pretty similar.
Yep, looks good.
Okay.
Be straightforward.
Okay.
There's not enough oil in it. No, I just checked it again. I checked it every 100 meters. Still not working.
Bridge nav, can you secure tanks and enable air tuggers? Okay, got it. Roger, thank you.
Hmm? No, you guys can do what you want. What difference does it make to me? What? But we did get a section of the wall, like a tiny bit. I think you can see it, in part of the map, but it's unfortunate. Yeah.
When you were turning the heading too, I think you got a nice kind of.
Oh yeah, maybe I got a little swath.
Yeah.
Okay, 100 meters.
Yep.
Launch recover mode. Empty deck. What's he doing? Ham.
Huh. Huh.
Ah, not happening as fast as I'd like.
That fog really set in.
Really? Yep.
Seen on Tammy's always like, I went to strap down Argus and the strap was just a total mess. Megan's over there like laying hers out and getting it nice and neat, no coils.
Roger, we're all stop 50 meters.
All stop 50, we okay to continue up?
Roger, good to go.
Roger, good to go.
Understood, control van is ready, bridge main deck, radio check.
Main deck bridge, loud and clear.
Okay.
Okay to recover?
Tilt motor.
To recover, bridge go.
Get that up.
Good, coming up.
Mezzo sonar off, Randy.
Mezzo sonar off.
Just about to ask.
Okay.
Yeah. Is this tilt good enough, Mike?
Yep.
Yep. Right.
Yeah, turn the motor off.
Turn it off. All right.
You're gonna have to do some cleanup on that grid, aren't you? With the I was tracking that seep as the bottom. If we would have caught that earlier, we could have gone and looked at it. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Lights off, Randy.
All right, it's off. I'll turn off thrusters as well.
Roger.
SBP, altimeter.
No goal. Damn.
Let's blow off.
Those are some designer jeans.
Yeah. People are buying them that way now.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting perspective from the Zeus.
Yeah, we usually turn the camera off for that.
Turn it off. See expressions and recovery.
Nav bridge.
Bridge.
Nav bridge. Ship is back in PP.
Roger.
That current is real.
Oh, you want the bubble gum mic in the rest?
Yeah, sure. It should be fine today. We don't have as much juice in there.
Yeah.
Someone's trying to make the Olympic team there.
That's Rennie, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's trying to prove something there. Team America could use a boost. They're doing pretty bad so far in the daisy chain event.
People always want to see like normal people do Olympic events. I think they need athletes to do like day-to-day random tasks.
Yeah, that might be interesting. They might not know how to do very many of them.
Probably not, which would make it even funnier.
Yeah.
These poor albatross have been waiting all day for a nice big net full of fish to come up.
Yeah.
All they get's an ROV.
Rennie is still at that? It must have lost by now.
Thought he was like super fast.
Yeah, he's gone for his PR. He may have lost the war, but he's trying to beat his
May have forgotten where he is. He seems to be.
He's racing the clock,
Seems
not
to
anyone
be
else.
asleep.
I think Cormany's record is intact.
Yeah. It obviously is taking a bribe to just throw the entire thing.
Going around.
I actually forgot about Cormany's run. So between him and Tammy's unfortunate run, they are really under suspicion of some kind of illegal gambling or something.
Right. Yeah, they're throwing it.
Yeah.
Tammy had a couple record setters, though.
Not in the, I don't think, not in the event. She's good at it, but when she did it, it got hung up on the float.
On the float, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a technical disqualification.
Yeah.
It's a heartbreaking, really.
Yeah, very heartbreaking. Just wasn't her day.
It wasn't, no.
Trained all her life.
Yeah.
Nav bridge.
Bridge, come back.
I've just reduced the power to the jet pump now to 25%.
Roger, thank you.
Okay, Herc coming out of the water now.
Roger.
Roger.
Power secure.
Power secure.
Power secure. Bridge nav, Hercules on deck. Vessel can stand by.
Nav bridge, copy that. Herc on deck, ship is in DP holding position, and captain is going off comms.
Roger, thank you. Okay.
I'm good.
I'm not ready. We gotta wait till the compass.
Stand by.
Coming by.
Okay, we're good.
Van is go for launch.
Understood, good to go. Put over.
Too late.
ROV's off deck.
Vehicles over the side. Are we clear to go right in?
Yeah. Yeah. We're good.
We're good to go.
So going straight in. Okay, you're free of the crane, you can start driving. Okay, you're free of the crane, you can start driving. Okay, tether is in the water. Everything looks good back here. I'll stop.
Oh, got a line tangled.
Okay, we got a line tangled, tag line tangled. We're going to bring Argus back up.
Understood.
Yeah, we're going to have to recover Argus for a second with Tugger, so it's going to be a minute.
Roger.
A lot of heave in the ship.
Yeah, if you pull it too fast, it gets it.
Right.
Okay, we're clear, going down.
Roger.
I got a goofed up thing here. Hold on just a sec. Set to, there we go. We're good.
nav bridge.
Go ahead.
Ship is back into DP mode, position holding.
Understood.
Fourteen
1488.
5.7.
Actually, it's changing rapidly. 1483. 1481.
It's an audio slate for Dive Hotel 1867. UTC time is 153305. Mark.
It's holding at 1481 now.
Yeah, the auto iris and brightening, yep.
You can start moving, I guess.
Stop 50, you guys ready for control?
Yeah. Still good. 90 meters. Still good.
That's better. Yes,
Check,
yes,
check. Levels.
we are. We are going to the hydrate site. Levels 13 and hydrate. I'm quiet?
I'm turning up right now.
Where on our previous dive we found hydrate and sampled it. We're going to go back and try to get a second sample so we have a duplicate. It's always good for science to make sure that all your readings are correct, and also these samples have to go through a lot of processes in order for us to get all the information that we need. And so we want to have a backup. So yeah, we're back here at Astoria Canyon. We're going to be diving in about, well, the hydrate site is about 800 meters, I believe, or it's 750.
758, I think, is what I heard.
What do you have?
758, was that right,
758 meters.
Taylor? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the launch.
3 miles from shore here. In about 2550 feet of water. The Astoria Canyon is about 60 miles long from the head of the canyon, which is in about 500 feet of water, 150 meters. About 16 miles from shore is where the canyon head starts. And it travels about 60 miles till it, there's a big Astoria fan that's spread out on the Juan de Fuca plate, the subducting plate. This is the second largest river in the United States and has the highest flow rate of, and we sort of stumbled across this as we were doing some of our exploration in the canyon floor on the north side of the canyon. So we're looking forward to a really exciting dive this morning. Stay tuned. We have our typical 8 a.m. shift here. We have Taylor Ann doing the science and biology for us. Chris navigating. Bob Waters is our pilot for Hercules. We have Kylie, who's on Argus, it looks like this morning. And Ed is our video manager. He does all the lovely zooms and make sure that the images you're seeing are spectacular. Megan Cook is here, who does our outreach, keeps the show going for us. So thank you for joining us.
You want me to put my auto heading on? Would you like me to put auto heading on?
Probably not. We're moving over to the site. I think when you get on the site, then, yeah.
Your mic's way off.
You good?
Yeah.
So the head of Astoria Canyon here is in about 150 meters of water, 500 feet deep, about 16 miles from shore. And at the end of the last ice age, that is where the shoreline was, because so much of the water was tied up in ice. The shoreline was much farther out. So that's where we see the head of the canyon. And when the glaciers started to melt, of course, the waters rose. And the shoreline is now 16 miles farther inland.
You have a ground fault.
Got a what?
You have a ground fault, but the orbit's off.
Well, that's suspiciously like a orbit ground, though.
Right.
I didn't do it this time.
I'm turning off the sextant.
Okay.
Morning, everybody.
Hey, Megan.
Hey. Into the deep.
That was a good guess.
Found it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. I think that's a confirmed kill.
Roger.
It's going to go bad in a second. Yeah.
A lot of material in the water column. I'm not sure this is going to clear up.
Oh, yeah. It actually looks like it's snowing.
It does. Rain snow doesn't always look quite like that. Yeah, canyons are a major place where sediment and nutrients transition from the shallow coastal ocean into the deep sea. Think about them kind of like major highway off-ramps, bringing down nutrients and sediment, and we think also possible, migration corridors for animals that live and work in both spots. Live and work. That's not what I meant. Live. Commute to work,
right
up and down the canyon.
Yeah.
Doing their shark business.
As a shark does.
Hey, Kylie?
Yeah.
That's our signal going down. So you can see how our white balance is off.
Yeah.
Now, so then when we get to the bottom and we do white balance, it'll line all that up.
Well, I'm going to pay attention for that.
I'm glad somebody is.
Keep you on your toes.
Yeah. If the red, green, and blue tape on the ROVs,
You want me to put my auto heading on? Would you like me to put auto heading on?
Probably not. We're moving over to the site. I think when you get on the site, then, yeah.
Your mic's way off.
You good?
Yeah.
Value, or is that
you can
across?
You can. There's different ways of measuring. So yellow in RGB is 255, 255, and 0. And so in hue, saturation, and luminance, it would have a locked value as well.
Right. Yeah, the value, the sort of the point of measuring things that way is you can, color is sort of separable from brightness and intensity.
Yes.
Whereas in RGB, it's less obvious.
And then there's also CYMK, which is 4 colors, which is cyan, yellow, magenta, and black. I was surprised that you actually get better colors with RGB.
Yeah.
With the 3 colors.
Yeah.
You would think with 4, more would be better, but for print, definitely.
And then there's the tripwire or hazard of when you're dealing with colors of color space. What color space you're working in, which is what colors does your sensor, like for instance, this camera works on what's called the Rec 709 color space. It's an international standard.
Okay.
It defines what color values it's able to accept. And that relates to the gamut, G-A-M-U-T, of the camera.
Yes,
there's a lot of technical stuff over here, so 220, 221, whatever it takes.
As an aside, I wanted to note that we have all these incredible sensors on HERC. We can study oxygen concentration, the CTD, which is salinity, water temperature, oxygen saturation, the depth. We get a lat long associated with that. And the head of our program at Hatfield and Oregon State University, the SIMRIS program, Cooperative Institute for Marine Resource Studies, is Francis Chan. And he's been looking at the dead zone off of the Oregon and Washington coast, in particular on the shelf. It's been caused basically by all the strong winds winds out here are getting stronger year after year after year. And they push the water offshore, and we have a huge upwelling event. We get all these phytoplankton that eat all the nutrients that come from the bottom. And as they die and they sink to the bottom, basically all the oxygen gets sucked out of the water. And we're having the start of the dead zone, and has started much earlier this year. The winds have kicked up much earlier. And so we're going to send the oxygen concentration information to Francis so he can look at some of the stuff that's in deeper water, because we're finding that this dead zone is extending much farther offshore now. And he gave me some, what we should be seeing is normal oxygen concentrations. And
great.
So it should be an interesting data set, and aside from all the other wonderful data that we get from Hercules.
I think one of the things that makes understanding ocean and ocean processes difficult to comprehend is this notion of patchiness. That we might see O2 changes as we descend, but on a volumetric basis, that O2 value may exist in a blobous shape that changes with depth and on the XY basis as well. So
Oxygen levels on XY, which would be like a latitude and longitude.
Yeah. Whereas the Z is the depth.
So all of this wonderful data that we collect with Hercules will be used in many different ways.
592. 592. Ooh, it wants to. That's what it was doing last time. Raj.
Got some oil in order.
Okay, I shall turn off power. Yes? I know. What is it? Is it? Yeah, but then why would it do that? It doesn't normally do that. I just thought maybe there was a deep sub-bottom rock.
Do you have the bottom on the sub-bottom yet? Should be seeing it pretty soon, right?
100 meters.
A lot of marine snow in the water column here.
A lot.
Hopefully it'll clear up a little when we reach the bottom.
Looks like it's rising, but it's actually dropping just slower than we're dropping.
Great. It's all relative.
Yep.
Okay.
We're going down to about 760. Yes, yesterday was quite the ride out here. We had winds up to 50 knots, which is over 50 miles an hour. So we got bounced around quite a lot. We tried to map because this ship time is expensive, and
Okay, 80 meters.
so we tried to map because this ship time is expensive, and
Okay, 80 meters.
so we tried to map while we couldn't dive, but even that kind of fell apart because you can map in some pretty rough weather, but when it gets to that point, it just was next to impossible. So we just sort of tried to keep the ship on a course that wasn't too horrible for all the people inside of it.
Okay, approaching the bottom, hold on comms.
Today is much better.
What are you doing?
I said hold on comms.
Oh, I just tuned them off. No Doppler hit.
I was gonna say, you don't have any beams. Oh, they're there.
They're starting to come in.
You can go to auto head too.
Raj. Oops. Auto head's on. You going down?
Going down.
Raj.
Five meters. There's the bottom.
We're on the bottom. We'll be doing some housekeeping now.
Okay for Doppler reset?
Do it.
Doppler's reset.
What's up with our tether? You see it?
It's weird. It's got a loop.
I think it's a lazy loop. It's okay.
Yeah. Porch lights off, lasers off.
Roger, 1 sec. Port sights off, laser is off.
Looks good.
Zoom in, Ed?
Yep. That should work. Bubbles right here. So Kylie, this is where black is, and it should be right in that center. So I'm going to go ahead and black balance the camera. This is going to take it dark for about 10 seconds on purpose, starting now.
Kylie, you want to try the sextant again? See if it's working.
Yeah. Sextant's on.
Good black balance. Going to go ahead and white balance. Got a little dark on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it looks like it's still grounded.
Good white
wait.
balance.
Nope, I lie.
Yeah, you're a liar.
Coming out. Video's good.
Yeah, it's good. Sextant's good now.
Makes sense.
That was wild.
All right, put it away. Or sticking it out. That's what I'm doing. We got a sextant person?
Oh yeah, I'm back here setting it up. Just connecting to it.
Some health check.
So it was causing ground fault earlier, but now it seems fine? Correct.
Did you catch that, Bob?
No.
Is the sextant on and operating, or?
Yeah.
And the ground fault's gone?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let me know when I should turn an orbit on.
Done with gauges.
Okay. There's probably not a whole lot of need to have it on since it's in the downward looking.
Oh.
It's not going to do us a whole lot of good until it's actually time to map.
Roger.
I'll probably turn it on at the end of the watch so I can go down and get it fired up and tested, but until then, it doesn't buy us much.
Okay.
And they're still doing the still camera, eh?
Yep,
Yep.
almost done. All right, we're good to go.
Okay, put it away. All right, where are we going?
We're going to the nav target, bubbles 13 and hydrate. Chris?
We are basically there. We're 3 meters, or 4 meters, 025.
025, so straight ahead.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And we do have a physical seafloor marker here, so that should make it easier to find, besides the nav target.
Probably
set
right there.
It right there.
Probably.
Well, that certainly looks like it.
Seen that before.
Oh yeah, the seafloor marker's right behind it.
Yep. Found it.
Wow.
So what are we doing?
Well, of course we're going to sample hydrate. Can we zoom in and see if we see any bubbles? I do believe we do.
Kylie, you want to exercise the magnum arm?
Sure.
The magnum.
Do it. Do a couple push-ups.
So
yeah, we got to do that.
Wrist up, elbow up to start.
Go, yeah, elbow up first. And then wrist up.
Boy, that looks like a huge chunk of hydrate. You can see there's another ledge beneath it.
Yeah.
The one that's really exposed. Hydrate is the bright white ice lake form of methane that we see straight ahead of us.
That's probably good. Just bring it halfway up and let's see if it droops.
Yep.
Got some droopage.
All right, we'll run it some more.
Raj.
What does that do, Bob?
Well, the magnum arm has a leak by apparently on the shoulder. We've replaced the lock valve, which is what's supposed to hold it in position. And it still continues to want to droop, but we noticed if you run it a bunch of times, it seems to make it all better.
Good.
But we need to prove that out.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like when you fall asleep on your arm and you wake up in the morning and can't move it.
Yeah.
And Tamara Baumberger, our lead scientist, is here now. This will be a sample for her and our lab, the helium isotope lab.
Is Drew.
Yeah, this process takes both arms, so that's why we're...
Looks like it's holding that, doesn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Shepherd,
give her some more. Give her some more.
Roger.
See how that is.
Looks good.
All right. All right. So get that thing. I guess give it some wrist right.
Right?
Yeah. We'll get it so it's kind of out where we want it. Shoulder up and elbow down.
Can you put it in view? Can you? Thank you. Shoulder up, elbow down. Is that in the way?
What?
Is
Oh,
it?
you can keep going.
Yeah.
It's probably okay.
Okay.
All right. So where are we setting up here?
Yeah.
She wanted to look for bubbles first. That was the last request I heard.
We don't see any. Actually, I don't see any bubbles. Hi, by the way.
Hi.
So we can go straight for the hydrate so that we have this done. And I would like the piece from the big one. You see them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you point them up?
I'm getting in there.
I mean, if you want to get the gas tight samplers out of the way, we can do the bubbles first. If that makes it easier to...
Yeah, it may make it easier. Yeah.
You see them in bubble cam?
Yeah, back here, huh? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't...
Mine's near the sea stars in the front.
Are we looking there, maybe? Or do you see some closer, Kylie?
Yeah. So just to where like the gas tight is getting out of frame.
All right. You want to zoom in there, Ed?
Yeah, coming in. There's the stream right there.
Mine's near porch. So there's more than one.
So
I don't
there's
see
one
that.
here, I think, right
This
in that
one?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To take both of them here at this spot,
Okay.
so it's up to you. So the one that looks with the white tape is the small one, and the one with the blue-orange tape is the big one, just that you know for how to handle them.
Are you going to try for each of the streams? Go for one at each, or?
I'd probably go for the same one then, unless it's taking too long to fill it up. Yeah, and then we have a direct comparison.
Okay. Oh yeah, that thing's really going now. Good.
Is that a good spot?
I think so.
It's coming out down near where the left hand is. Where that sea star is.
Isn't it right there?
Yeah, I can see it in the bubble count. All right, so we can take the white one first and then we can actually see what's going on there. Or do we want the other bubble stream? Okay.
Hopeful wide.
It looks like the stronger of the, well.
Don't know.
Yeah, they both, it's hard to say.
So it doesn't matter which one I do first?
No, but I'll try to do twice the same.
That looks good. Okay, let's find the boobles.
I got him. See him?
Yep. He's
coming
in
in
some more?
Oh yeah.
Focus, focus.
Not yet.
Here.
A little more towards us, I think.
There we go. It looks. Oh yeah.
Still more.
Good
Now
3D.
That's it.
Now we are getting them. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Can you zoom in again, Ed?
Yeah. Lots more.
Sorry. Ah. Okay, you can zoom out.
There?
Yep, that was good.
So there are several bubble streams pouring out along this crack.
Yeah, this crack there. Yep.
Chris, do you think you could move me, like, straight north?
Sure. Bridge nav, 10 meters due north.
It's filling up pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think it's actually already.
All right, keep an eye on the gas.
Why is it not going?
Oh dear.
I can try hitting retract and then extend again.
Yeah. Whatever it takes.
Dodge.
There you
Okay.
go. Want to zoom in some more, Ed?
Yep.
Took a small volume and it was a big fun. 100% sure, to be honest.
You want to fire it again? Like.
Yeah, it's probably not
Fire it
making a
again.
difference,
Fire
but
it
yes,
again.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't change anything.
No.
Okay, so it's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
it's as good as we can do, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So we're putting it away.
Yeah.
The Magnum is going to be in the way for
okay, you could swing the wrist left.
Oops. Sorry. Okay.
That's okay.
And tool tray out?
Yeah.
Coming out.
Okay. Camera back. Camera. All the way back.
Yep.
All right.
So now we'll see the excess bubbles when they are storing the gas tight in one of the bio boxes, so it's out of the way for sampling the hydrate, and it's safer when we ascend to the surface.
Okay.
All right, draw in.
Tool tray.
Or wait, yeah, draw in. Draw in.
Okay.
Maybe we'll pick up the tie wraps when we get done here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put the arm back away.
Okay.
Tight.
Wrist right.
I'll come up a little bit. Oops, sorry.
See it. Did you turn off a light? Or is it just dark?
I think
Well, I'm trying to expose for the hydrate, right?
Okay. Wrist right's coming in. Wrist.
That'd be great to do your white balance on. Gas tight sample in the same bubble stream as the previous sample.
Can you come in a little on Argus?
Aye.
I'm going to try some.
hey, run the Tom Thumb in and out a few times.
Can't. Okay.
I'll come in a little bit.
Yep.
You go for the pick. I know, great eyes on it. Maybe Bubble does. Maybe you could turn it before you grab it. Be enough.
You don't have the rod.
Yeah, I can't see the dang thing.
Roger.
It's turned where I can't see it.
You have it now, though.
Mm-hmm. That looks good.
Yep.
The line.
Yep.
So, yep.
All right.
And this one is going to be gas type 10.
Is that, I actually think it's off a little bit.
What was the previous one?
Want to zoom in again?
17-1.
That looks
a little bit more towards you.
And you'd like this one notated as 10-2 as well, right?
No,
just
no,
10.
That's a big one, right?
Okay,
so
okay.
it's just
Just 10.
That looks better.
Okay.
okay.
Like that, Connie?
Yeah. The other one was 17-1, actually.
Because it was, yeah.
Ah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is
Just making
sample
sure.
number 128.
Yes. So we're only doing the dash one
For the
and two for
the little ones.
The little ones, exactly, because they have their own number of the body itself, but we are using the same trigger mechanism, so we're just mounting small bodies on the same type of
Makes
trigger
sense.
mechanism, yeah.
Seems like it.
Yep. Can you push a little closer on Argus?
Yeah.
Fortunately, the waves.
You can come down some more.
Raj. Down a little.
Still partial.
It's taking...
It does look like a pile of snow.
It does. These gas tight samplers are very sophisticated. They're made out of titanium, and they have a little bit of gold inside.
That's how we make the seal, yeah, that's sealing off the body of the gas tight to the top trigger mechanism. So yeah, it's a gold seal that makes the gas tight seal.
Because it can withstand the pressure, right?
And just also how it fills up, like the consistency of how weak it's moved into the hole, so it's making a nice seal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
Ready.
Thumbs on extend.
Okay, fire away.
Extend.
Yeah.
Big change in the gas.
Yeah. Excellent, thank you.
Coming out.
That was good, yeah. I think we just didn't see it last time because the volume was so small.
Sure.
Right.
Okay. You need to.
Oh yeah, this one can be
Move the
stored away.
magnum a little bit.
Wrist left.
That's good.
Okay.
This is going to push us off the hill here a little bit.
Roger. So, tow tray out.
Yep.
Still quite a lot of excess gas in that funnel. There it goes. And you can see the hydrate on the funnel, the white solid. Those bubbles are hydrate coated. You can tell by the way that they wobble. There's some sort of surfactant. And obviously it's probably hydrate in this position.
Right. Great.
Okay.
And the next would be measuring the temperature at the very same bubble stream.
You want to measure temperature?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
That's as far in as I can get that.
Oh, well.
Should I come out a little bit?
How's that?
Coming in. That's it.
That's probably good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got the gas tights stored.
.54 for current temperature.
Oh.
Ambient.
Mm-hmm.
It was gone for a minute.
Ah.
Rack your camera out.
Yeah. I thought you were going to do it.
I was asking, but you did it.
Or just going up to the tail of that fish.
I was asking if you wanted me to.
Oh.
And then you did it, so.
No. Too quick on a draw there.
Bonk. Carly, what kind of fish is that?
That must be a sablefish because the dorsal fins are spread out. Couldn't possibly be a lingcod.
No, it could not.
That's good.
Little bit of biology every season.
All right, more zoomy.
More zoomy.
And could I have the first measurement just where the bubble leaves the seafloor and then a little bit inside if it works?
Okay.
That looks like
More
it.
zoom?
More zoom eye. Full zoomage.
Good job. You got the temperature on there?
What's our value?
Hey.
Same.
4.5?
I need a bio break, though.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear?
Getting temperature. We're stable here.
Yeah. It's going to take a while for that to stabilize anyway. So.
Go for it, Bob.
Is there a way that we can see the temperature back here in the back row?
Yeah, you can pop up is on the Argus GUI.
It's also on Grafana.
Grafana
Our
seems
Grafana
to
doesn't have it for some reason.
run about a minute behind as well.
Yeah, you can see Bob's screen though, right? I can't on Bob's, no. I mean, but you can see his screen.
Can you see the Herc GUI?
I have his thing pulled up back
There you
here.
go.
So if I put it on sensors, it's all the way to the right on the top. Okay, all the way to the
Temp
right.
probe? Sorry, I meant like of the squares, it's like right here.
It's underneath the green boxes.
I see, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that the Grafana data is only delayed on the Herc GUI computer because the time isn't synced properly. Everything else seems to be working okay.
I think I have it over here. Let me take a peek. Peek and a poke. I used to know where this was.
Okay, so ambient temperature, background temperature was 4.53 C, Celsius or centigrade. It doesn't look like we're seeing a whole lot variability here, but
that's good.
It takes a little while for it to.
I think we're probably not going to see a difference, but that's good.
Yeah. So 4.53 degrees Celsius, centigrade is about 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Chilly down here. I've seen a lot of these little teeny tiny gastropods. Looks like some.
Yeah, we wanted to, I think, get a collection of those again today, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, we didn't.
Because yesterday we didn't get them.
No, exactly.
We didn't.
No, we used a scoop, but
they scooped something different,
but not.
Little clam type looking.
Yeah.
Instead of gastropods.
Are those little tiny clams that we're seeing?
So that could be one right there. That's kind of about the size of the organisms that we collected yesterday, but we meant to collect these smaller gastropods. Yeah.
You're muted. Yeah. You're muted.
Do you want to push it in?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Probably not going very far because the hydrate is right there, but
So the temperature just above the bubble stream was the same as the background temperature.
Can we zoom out a little bit ahead? That's good.
Like there?
Pretty hard right there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, zoom
Full
out.
wide.
Zoom out.
Yeah, I mean, we're right on top of this hydrate layer, so.
All right, back in.
Coming in.
Kylie, can you do the tilt?
Bump.
Yeah.
So actually you're taking the temperature of the hydrate.
4.8.
Why would it rise? It's
Seems to be hanging around 4.90.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like this is the plateau, huh? Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
Thank you. 4.9.
So it did go up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So the water is colder than what we have underneath.
Yeah, beneath the sediments makes sense.
Am I close?
A little bit to starboard.
Out here?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Can
you tell?
I can't tell anymore.
Zoom in. That's not it. Wait, oop, down. Oh, that's just barely in view there.
Stowing the temperature probe.
Somewhere up in there. Oh, out. Like there?
I don't think so.
That's about where it was when we started. It was
dropping it.
Yeah,
look at that.
About right where it was when we started.
Just where I wanted it.
Okay, so now we got to set up the hydrate.
Exactly.
Correct.
What am I doing? Get this arm out. All right. Can you do something about the light? All right, where are we going?
We're gonna go for the top one.
This is a really large slab.
Too much black spots on it. And otherwise I don't have any requests.
Other than being perfect,
easy, Bob,
that's all you
easy.
need. As long as it's perfect, it's good.
Exactly. That's what I want.
That's a first. Right. You can do that, Bob.
So it looks pretty solid, huh?
It was very hard. We tried actually to...
Oh, no, I mean, I was talking really about the arm.
Yeah.
Oh.
We just have to make sure this thing's not going to droop on us.
Oh, I see. That's why the warm-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems.
Yeah, looks pretty solid.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to get it kind of off to the right, sort of tucked in a bit.
Good job, Kylie.
So science, do you like right in there, that area?
Yes, that would work.
Oops.
You got wrist up.
Oh, okay.
Ed, are you using the drag arrow command when you do that?
Stand by. That's the point zoom circle, which might be just off screen on the bottom right on yours.
Yeah, you could go shoulder left, perhaps? Or right, sorry.
Shoulder right.
The other left.
Better?
Yeah, go more. Elbow up and shoulder down. So.
Elbow up, shoulder down.
Elbow up, shoulder down. Or elbow up. More.
I can't go anymore. The
Okay,
hydrate.
that's...
Right, didn't I just hit it with the... do you want wrist right?
Yeah. Or no, wait, go... yeah, go wrist left.
Yeah.
And then shoulder right. So, yeah, okay, shoulder right.
Now what?
Now wrist right.
Roger.
Let's try that. Wait, not so far. Oh, well, yeah, you can leave it there.
I thought you wanted it out
We'll leave
of
it
the way.
there. That's,
Okay.
yeah. I'll take it.
What a team.
I think all this is going to make us really good at charades or something.
Yeah. You're going to be exhausted after the shift with all this exercise.
Well, better than it drooping.
Yeah.
Right. wonder if like right there is where we sampled the other day.
We see the little holes from yesterday, or the other day.
2 days ago.
Yeah, right.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. Why don't you go? Wrist left.
Wrist left. More.
And then cloud to the left.
Cloud to the left or cloud to the left?
Cloud.
Okay.
Cloud to the left.
How large do you think this piece of hydrate is?
You want more left?
Ross?
Yesterday
we more out, so that means more shoulder up.
So with the lasers
sorry.
yesterday,
elbow.
we measured about
you got
1
more
meter.
elbow?
1 meter.
Elbow up. I think I might hit the top of the handle if I elbow. Okay. All right. We're good. We're in the clear.
Okay. That was elbow up.
Yeah, that's
so
elbow
shoulder
up.
down.
Shoulder down. Oops,
Oh,
oops, oops, oops.
Wrist straight. Okay, that's good. And then, why don't you rotate that so the fat bit's on the bottom though, and level.
Just not level. It's level.
It's a pretty delicate operation. We have to
So,
use.
let's see. What do we want to? Where do we want to? Well, I'll just pick it up. We'll figure it out.
So Bob, if you don't want to let go of the sample again, open the cover now. Exactly.
Yeah. I got it.
A little zoom.
Yeah. Get over here.
That looks good. Coming out.
Get in there. Dang it.
Pull full wide.
Do you want to zoom?
Yeah, we might get on here. Okay. Oh, you want to open the jaw?
Sure.
I think we need to rotate it a bit. Other way. We want the fat bit on the
Yes,
bottom, but we
mean,
need it.
It's gonna get there eventually.
Let's see how this goes.
Draw me back, maybe.
I need to turn a little bit more towards you, I think.
Okay, you need to rotate it a bit. Yeah, okay. Let's see, what do I need to do here? Why don't you kick it wrist left?
Sure.
More. See how that goes.
Okay, you're hitting the hydrate, but yeah. Jaw close.
Am I up against it?
Yeah.
Okay, jaw closed.
Jaw close and lock jaw. Jaw's locked.
Okay. Can we see that? No, we cannot.
We can see it in bubble.
Yeah, looking at bubble also. It looks like we are above or...
Yeah, well, can we zoom in with bubble?
Yeah.
Do you have any control to move it a little bit to the left, or is that...
Yeah.
I know it's... yeah.
Not quite perfect.
Wrist left or wrist roll left?
I think both.
Okay, you must be touching it, right? Because it's not going anymore.
Yeah, that's up against it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing
It's
else.
unfortunate we can't see it with the main camera, but that's sort of...
But it looks good on the bubble cam.
Okay. You could put the bubble cam up on a bigger screen and maybe see better.
Yeah, I'll put it up on that top left monitor of yours there.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's on our channel 3 on the website as well.
Oh. Oh. I gotta be careful I don't get hung up on the light bar here.
Since I'm not helpful right now, you want to retract Zeus? Actually, I might get a better view from back here. Not really. Come in a little bit though. Something like that. Not a lot to see in that camera.
Looks pretty
Action's
close.
all up on the brow cam.
Good.